want you, the listener. Yes, I want you, the listener, to press the like button, the subscribe button, but more importantly, comments. Comments that you liked or disliked the topic discussed. What would you like discussed? Because you, the listener, are who is important to me so that I can provide the value that you want and need.
Joel, we're talking about free work today, but not exactly free.
Free? Who said anything about free?
Well, you said a demo. We're talking about doing a demo.
Demos. Wait, taking the wall down?
Not demolition. Demonstrations.
Demonstrations. Yes, free demonstrations. Yes, free.
But not really free.
Not really free.
For our owner who's listening in today, going, I don't want to give anything away. The materials cost me money. The people cost me money. Driving out there cost me money. Round this out.
Well, it costs money to make money, right?
Indeed.
Consider it your marketing program. The thing that you want to do when you're dealing with a prospect, show them your value. What makes you different than everybody else? When you are just offering a price and nothing else, a lot of customers are just then going to look at the low price because they lump us all together and they get 3 quotes and lo and behold, the low price gets picked.
Cleaning is cleaning, right?
Cleaning is cleaning in their mind unless they've been burned so many times and then they get 3 quotes and then the middle one gets picked. That's kind of how things go in this industry.
It's like you've done this before.
Maybe. When you're on a walkthrough, and we were talking before we did this podcast about an industrial situation, which is very dirty, grimy, sticky. You got all kinds of lubricants and oils, and they're happy with the cleaning service that they currently have. Mm-hmm. Because they're reliable, they're dependable, it's a fair price. But as you're walking through, they're like, yeah, this is my headache. This is my pain point. Bing, 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 bing. These are the key words we should be listening to on a walkthrough. Pain point. These factory restrooms look just as bad as they do once they're clean. So I can't even tell that somebody has done that. If you know that you can do them better because you have a better system and you have a better way of doing things, because in factory restrooms, you're not just dealing with normal restroom soils. You're also dealing with all of the oils and lubricants from the workshop itself, the factory floors, the factory. You have to have something that's different. Because if you're just going to come in with some paper towels or some microfibers and clean it and say, oh, yep, we disinfect them and the sticky soils are still there, guess what? You're no different than the company that's already there. So one of the things that my company has invested in is a no-touch system, which is it's a power washing system to clean bathrooms.
Okay.
So you suggest, hey, let me come back and I'll show you what I can do. And you come back with your machinery and your chemistry and everything else, and you do a demo for them. You don't do the whole restroom.
But what do?
You do a stall. You do a sink. You do a trash receptacle. You don't clean the whole thing, but you clean parts of it that you can show them that you're able to perform at a high level and actually remove the soils that they're having problems with. And all of a sudden, now you prove your value. So when they look at your price and maybe you're 4% higher than the other company, but if you eliminate their headaches, is it worth that 4%?
Oh, yeah.
Providing value.
Okay.
I worked for another company years ago, and part of our demos were with carpet care because I worked for a company that we did carpet cleaning. And we would find the high traffic area, the dirtiest carpet, usually outside the restrooms or outside the cafeteria, and put duct tape down in the form of a diamond. And we would clean all the carpet inside the diamond. I was the technician, so I was doing the work while my boss, the owner, the salesperson, was talking to the client about how we were able to maintain the carpet and make a difference and why we're different than everybody else. Mm-hmm. And then after I was done with the demo, I would pull up the tape and there was this nice clean patch of carpet in the middle of the dirty hallway.
That looks great.
So, clients are like, well, wait a minute, that looks great, but can you do the rest of the hall? Well, the rest of the hall will cost you.
Hey, boss, I love the diamond look. That's entertaining all by itself. Joe, what pointers would you give our listener about how much time to spend, where they should invest that time? Who should they be talking to?
Those are types of questions in some cases find on the front end before you even walk in the door. You want to make sure you're talking to the decision maker at all costs, because just because a person's a facility manager doesn't mean that they have the sign-off capabilities of their signature means something. It may have to come a little bit higher. It might have to come from somebody in a C-suite. If it has to be with a C-suite person, most of the C-suite people, they're looking at price only. They don't realize what the difference is between you and another company based on just a price. And you're spending all your time and energy with that facility manager in the hopes that they're going to explain it to the C-suite executive.
So making sure that the person that you're meeting with has sign-off authority.
That's paramount. You need to know who that person is.
Okay.
And that's as easy, when you've set up your meeting, hey, are all the decision makers going to be there?
Mhm.
The people that need to know that are going to approve the funds.
Now, of course, there are other points that are part of this, being a smart negotiator, paying attention, sales tips, all those kinds of things come along with being a coaching client. So folks, when you are looking to parlay what you have and the opportunities that you really do have at your disposal into something that will end up as funds in your account, I want you to contact Joel. Joel, thank you.
You're welcome.